And just to recap on the main points so far, a serious incident has been reported between Russian and NATO military forces in the Baltic Sea, apparently resulting in direct fire from Russian warships against US and British naval forces, resulting in the loss of at least one naval vessel, and with casualties now exceeding over 200 troops killed and several hundred more either injured or unaccounted for. It's not clear when the first incident took place, but it appears that sometime earlier today, a Russian surveillance aircraft was fired upon by NATO forces after apparently entering Latvian sovereign airspace.
They don't teach you to sneak like they used to, do they?
Down, and the Russian government so far has neither confirmed nor denied that this incident took.
Gotta admit, it sounds pretty simple when you think about it. Take out one or two politicians, see the world crumble, profit. I'd enjoy watching the results of my work too.
Did they ask you to make it look like a suicide? Or did you just want the cliche of killing me with my own gun?
I mean, you do seem like a guy for poetry. A lot of people died at the end of this barrel. Wouldn't it be the perfect rhyme if the shooter would be the last one staring at the end of it?
Are you planning to kill me with that gun? Or your bad theatrics? Because, son, I don't think you're gonna need a bullet if you're gonna bore me to death.
Funny. I'm glad you like to play games, David, because I came here to play a little game with you.
That is?
A game I know you'll love.
So you're a gambling man?
6 chambers. 2 men, 1 bullet. Fate decides who gets to live and who gets to be in a box 6 feet under tomorrow.
I suggest you give me the gun and we'll get started.
Smart, but I know far too much about you to fuck up my odds like that. Just like you, I must admit, I've killed a lot of people. But you're something special, David. Boom, I'm dead. Your turn, Davy.
Might as well be, just like me.
I get why you're going devil may care about this. I do. I mean, decades of killing, but what do you have to show for it?
I've got plenty to show for it. Bank accounts full. Could go any place I'd like. Do anything I ever dreamed of. Anything I want.
You don't seem to give much of a fuck for a guy who's got everything he's ever wanted.
I said I had everything. I never said I had what I wanted. And I tell you, pointing that gun at anything whatsoever will never get you what you want either.
Oh boy, this is the part where you're gonna tell me that what comes around goes around. That some guy is gonna kill me and I'm gonna end up in this chair of yours, or wait, perhaps a woman. Who am I to discriminate?
Kind of irrational for you to be here if you already know all of that, don't you think? I guess irrational is an understatement.
You're one to talk.
I'm not the one handing my target a lethal weapon.
Don't flatter yourself. I'd show a lot more respect for the guy with the gun in the room, if I were you.
I'm just going to get a drink.
What do you prefer? A drink or a few extra minutes to live? That's the first smart thing you've done today.
I suggest you get me my drink then. How thoughtful.
Contrary to what you may think, David, you and I, we're the same person. We're just in different times of our lives.
Big words for an amateur, considering the people that sent you probably expected me to be dead by now.
Because of what you know.
What do I know?
You think you know more than you actually do, don't you? Because all I see is a crazy old man who's trying to convince me that he's not crazy.
Says the crazy guy with a gun. Attempt number 4. You're right, you know. We're very much alike. All this tough, crazy talk, and you just can't seem to look me in the eye.
Shut up.
Nothing more than a little boy with a grown man's gun. Pathetic, really.
I said shut up.
You didn't come here to kill me. You came here looking for a reason not to kill yourself.
I said shut up.
There you go. It's a shame, don't you think?
What?
You could have just shot me and been done with it. You could have lived a life in one of 2 ways. Become this thing like me, or become something better.
You don't go back, David. You take the shot or you don't. And your fate is settled after that.
You don't go back. You take the odds starting from here, 50-50 chance. You took the first shot, and now the next one decides whether an old man lives in regret or a younger one lives with greater purpose. Chair and circle, right?
You're loving this, aren't you?
Good luck.